I'm not going to come up here and tell you about what I want to do with my future. I'm going to tell you more about what I'm not going to let guide my future and drive my future. And that is money. Right? Well, sometimes in life you hear about many people that go by hating their jobs, and Forbes presented that about 70% of people in the business world do not like their job and they dislike it. Many people sit there and they would rather have a future in which they make money instead of doing something which they are passionate about and loving. Well, I have a story for you. Back at orientation for MSU before freshman year, we had a group of about 20 medical students. We were asked a simple question: why do you want to be a doctor? And many people were answered the question with a great answer, in which I loved. It was because they've seen what a doctor can do in person, and they love that profession. They feel that they want to help out those that need it, that they want to be the person that helps out with the elderly. Then there were some people that responded with an answer that said, well, my family or parents are doctors, and I want to go through that legacy in just a family business. Other people gave a dreaded answer in which I did not want to hear, but I had actually expected it. It was, I want to make money. I don't know if they were joking or being serious, but they said it. And the thing is there's a lot of people out there that think they want to be a doctor because they want to make money. But I know that most of us do not go down that path, and I know for a fact I will not. So you have to answer your questions. What do you want to do? Why are you passionate about doing? And what really matters to you? Because if you find a career path that you don't love, what makes it so that someone should actually trust your work? If you are a doctor and you don't love your job, it makes no sense to go through it. Yes, it would be great to have this. The nice cars, the money, the pools, the mansion. But most of us know that won't be the case for most of us. But it would be great, but don't let this be the reason why you go down the path of medicine or pharmacy. Become what you want and don't let anything drive you away. It's just one of the things that, what would you like to do? Would you like to be a doctor, help lives? Or would you rather have a dream, be a surfer, live in the wilderness, climb Mount Everest, or just help out those that need it and go help build houses? These are all dreams, but not considered occupations by many. Right? Or would you rather have this? I hate my job. Look at that guy up there. He just hates his job. He just shows he does not want to be there. There are people in our society that believe that as long as they're making money and they're bringing home a paycheck for their family, that it should be okay to do a job in which they do not believe. So never settle for mediocrity. Never settle for just being average. So what do you want to do? And why? Let it drive you. Because the worst thing in life is not to be broke. The worst thing in life is to taste some success. You got to go back to being a nobody. Now that is hard. It's one of those things, it's ambition that needs to drive you. You have 24 hours in a day. The greatness is upon you. It is how you use those 24 hours. And that it is only up to you that you can answer those questions. Find something you love, and everything and all your passions will go with it. So we always ask the question, or sometimes, what if money didn't matter? What if money was just an object and did not matter at all? Well, it's amazing. As according to our society, there are many people that, when answering this question, would say, I want to be a poet, I want to be a writer, I want to be an author. But many of us know that this doesn't make money. So the problem is that many people believe that money must drive them. That it's just one of those things that I will go through and dislike my job. I am not going to be the doctor that sits there and hates his job. You see many nurses with the bags under their eyes just sit there and just disgruntled. Do not like their job. I want to be that doctor that sits there, loves his patients, cares about his patients, actually remembers them, doesn't have to look at the sheet 5 minutes before to say, oh yeah, this is the last time I was here. But it's just But as everybody knows, you can't earn money just being a painter or author. So if you say that money is the most important thing, you'll spend your life completely wasting your time. You'll be doing things you don't like doing in order to go on living. You'll be living a life in which you do not truly love. You are not passionate about. You do not have the desire and the dream. So it is better to have a short life which is full of doing which you love. It is better to live a life in which you have passion. Do not live a life in which you do not love your career. You need to go down a career path because, yes, sometimes it's going to be painful. We look at school. It is difficult. A physio major, lots of us know it. But again, you can never go through any obstacles if it is easy. Everything will always take hard work. You can't go around it. You can't go above it. You can't go below it. You have to go through it. And that is the pain that drives you. Everything should just drive you. And after all, if you really like what you're doing, it doesn't matter what it is, you can eventually become a master of it. So, if you actually believe, so don't worry too much. Somebody is eventually interested in what you're actually planning on doing. If you want to be the doctor, if you want to be a pharmaceutical rep, if you want to just be a nurse, everybody in the medical profession has something that drives them. But know why you want to do it, and not just because of money. Don't let anybody tell you you can't do it, because those people that tell you you can't do it are the people that are standing between you and your obstacle, that don't want you to succeed because you are keeping them from even succeeding. So it's absolutely stupid to spend your time doing things in order to go on spending life and teaching our children eventually that this is the fate you must go through. Children in our society have the belief that you have to succeed and you must make money. So what we are doing is we are bringing up our children to live in the same types of lives that we are living, that they believe that money is the only object. Money doesn't matter because it is emotionless and rational. So I have one simple question for you that only you can answer. Nobody else can answer it for you. Not your family, not your friends. It must come from you. So it is, what do I desire? You must answer that question. Right?